What's up everybody, my name is Axfield and we are playing Manor Lords. I decided to do a new playthrough on the map High Peaks. So High Peaks is available on a pre-release that you can check out yourself, but I've played around with a cool city design that I've placed on a hill. I decided it would be a good idea to do a playthrough to showcase it to you and maybe give you some ideas on how you can do your own city layout. So without any delay, let's jump into it. After a few rerolls, I actually got to the location where I want to be. So when you zoom out, you'll see that it's basically the second one to the right. It's called Earlhart. I don't know if the names are consistently or persistently the same, but this is the territory that I want to build my base on, right on this plateau over here. So unfortunately, my camping area is a little bit far from it, so it's going to be a little bit of a process just to set up the town. But I'm going to just start by pulling in the roads from this side across. I'm going to maybe connect it like this and just bring it all the way around to connect to the road on this side. We are going to go, unfortunately, through a river, but that's fine. Right, there we go. So I'm going to just set it up like that. I want to basically get to this area over here. I'll probably set up my logging camp right over here. Don't want to get it too close to the berries. But we've got a pretty good map layout here with the resources. So we do have berries and we've also got a really good supply of wildlife here. So that's going to really count in my favor because I want to play in a specific style. I'll explain to you more on that very soon. We've also got a small stone deposit over here. So you can see there's 220 stones, not a lot, but it's going to be really a nice incentive for us to just get started with all of the more advanced structures. Then you don't have to import the stone at the highest price. And yeah, with the wildlife, we've got that 40 animals that's spawning in on that point. So they also breed much quicker with the bigger spawning points. So that's really cool. We should have a good supply of meat. Now, you'll see here that we've got good fertility also on this map. So an option is to go for the farming. But with this map, I'm going to go a little bit of a different route. I'm going to still use the fertile grounds. We're going to go more towards this location over here. I'm going to use it for the barley right here at the bottom. So I'm definitely going to do the barley, but I'm not going to do any wheat. I'm not going to have bread as a staple. So my intention is when I go to the development tree, I want to develop the trade logistics with the better deals because we will have to import quite a few items. Then I'm also going to do the sheep breeding because I want meat to be a staple. And then I'm considering maybe to do the orchards, the apple orchards, and then we're going to do the trapping and the advanced skinning. Now the trapping is not really as effective, to be honest with you, but when you go to the advanced skinning, that's really cool because it doubles all the yield that you get from the hunters or from the butchers. So that's going to be awesome. That will actually give you a sustainable source of meat. Right, so let's check this out. I've already pulled the road through over here. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is to just set up a logging camp. Let's place it right over there like so. And then I want to kind of like get a road to come up like this. I'm going to bring it kind of close to the edge, but not too close. And I just want to bring it straight through like that. So then my idea is to set up a manor right over here, kind of like here. Bring it maybe a little bit further down. So yeah, I'm going to pretty much set it up over here like so. Just pull the road across like that, and this little space over here we can use for smaller burgage plots, so where we can have chickens and maybe like a few shops or stuff, we can have on that little space. So I'm gonna also go ahead and do a little curvature over here like so. And then what I like to do with this little piece over here, I like to put up like a trading post. It will fit in perfectly actually over here. And then we can also look at putting up hitching posts over here. So this is a nice space to get hitching posts all around. It's just the ideal spot really. So now from here, I'm going to pull one road across. And let's do it pretty far. Do a straight road across. And then I want to make like a town square. So we do want our church to be in there, as well as for the tavern. and then for the market stalls itself. So I'm gonna just double check this again. Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and pull it down from here roundabout, and I'm gonna pull it also across like that. Now I'm gonna make another block that's a little bit smaller. Oopsie, let's just do that. And I'm gonna do this one more time going down. Just do this. I kind of like do the same over here. Got the same idea. Right, so now here I'm gonna pull it through. That's the last block I'm going to create. Now for this block over here, I'm going to do my storages, and in this block here at the top, I'm gonna do also small baggage plots. Let's just check this out. Yeah, actually not that small, but in any case, that is the idea that I've got. Okay, so let's maybe start. I do want to get my granary set up pretty quickly. Let's just place it right over there like so, as well as for the storehouse. That's definitely the first two things I'm going to do. Okay, so I had my game paused. I'm gonna now just quickly fast forward it, and we can also go ahead and place ourselves a hunting cabin. It's a little bit far from where we need to hunt. Maybe if I put it on this side. Yeah, let's maybe do it this side. I might have to move it on a later stage, but that's okay. Actually, don't want to write back, sorry. Okay, yeah, so as you can see, my villagers do have quite a distance to travel, but that's why I'm doing the storages first. I want to really focus on getting that up and running so that we can just get our food in. Make it a high priority for both the logging camp and the granary. That's the two things that I need to sort out first. Right, so I'm gonna just get a space here for the market stalls. Let's see here. Doesn't have to be too big. Oh, that's actually too big. Yeah, that should do. Okay, 20 locations for the market stalls. I'm gonna just do it like that. And we're also going to place a well point over here. Let's just see. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, there's a nice location for the well point. Right, so now with the open spaces, after I've placed the church as well as the tavern, I'm going to utilize the rest of the open space to also squeeze in some small burgage plots. And let's just do this. I'm going to get 2 families to work here by the logging camp. And I'm going to just leave it like that for now. Just do it as a very high priority. Unfortunately, it's raining now, so we do get food spoilage. We can just get 1 family in here by the hunting camp, so they can start generating some meat for the town. At least we do have the berries as well, so we've got 2 good supplies or good sources of food. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by placing myself a big burgage plot on this side. I want to actually just pull this road through, maybe like that, and then we can just do 2 burgage plots. Actually do 3 maybe. Want to make big ones. This should do the trick. Yeah, that's actually perfect. Oh, and then of course, before I forget, I need to just move the hitching post all the way towards this side. Let's just squeeze it in there. Granary is done. We need 1 family to work there, just to bring the food in. Okay, so as you can see, we are getting a decent supply of meat. This is actually a really good location for the hunting camp from where the hunting grounds are. I'm gonna move another family in here to the storehouse. That's gonna just help with the logistics here with the supplies that we've got on this side. Okay, and we've got enough timber to build all the burgage plots that we need. So I'm gonna build some of the smaller ones over here. Do another 3, why not? And we've got space for an extra family. Yeah, so now the next step would be to get the woodcutter's lodge. I'll pop it down over there like so. I'm gonna already set up my trading post. I want to start trying to make money like as soon as I can. There we go. Ooh, I had it now there. That's it. Perfect. I want to start making money as soon as I can, and the first thing that I start trading is the firewood. So I want to set those two up as quick as I can, and then we can go right ahead and get 2 veggie gardens. Definitely the best way to go. So we do need to get the fuel going here. Let's do this. I'm going to unassign the one family here by the logging camp. And I'm going to just do the woodcutter's lodge, make it a high priority so that they can get that up. We do need to set up the well points also as soon as possible. Let's set that up. And there we go. So we can immediately start chopping the wood here. I do want to see... yeah, I don't really want to limit them. I'm gonna just keep it unlimited for now. Unless we get very close to the berries, then I might limit the working area. But that's only going to be much later. Right, so we've got now our food and our fuel. Now, one thing with this map here by the high peaks, you've only got 4 territories, right? So the AI really takes over these territories really quick. I've tried to counteract the AI, but it's impossible for you to claim an additional territory well, in time, before the AI gets the other territories. So I think I got up to 900 influence, I think. So I was just short of being able to claim a territory, and then they just snapped up the other territory. And you can't really fight them because, I mean, they've just got too many soldiers. So you, with the high peaks territory, unless they change it, the way the AI takes over the territories, you've got to be happy with the one territory, and you've got to make it work for you up until you're ready to actually go into battle and face the AI. But yeah, I've tried to claim 2 territories before the AI does, but it's almost impossible. Well, for me it is impossible. Okay, I'm gonna go for the trade logistics first, because we're gonna have to purchase a whole bunch of stuff. So that's gonna be my first choice. And then I'm not really sure. I'll probably go for the sheep breeding next. That would be my next option. We've got the stone right over here. So I'm probably, once we've got enough families that lives in the town, I'm going to set up a mining camp here just to collect all of that stone. And that's going to really just help with that initial development until we've got enough money to purchase the stone that we want. So let's see here. We've got 3 logs. I need to assign another family here to get logs for me. Maybe I can just place 1 burgage plot for now. It's too narrow. Oh man. And I don't really want the bigger plot here. Let's just see here. So we can fit 3 in like that. Okay. Just check this out. We need fuel and we need food. Okay, I'm going to just assign 1 family now here to the logging camp, and we've got 1 here by the woodcutter's lodge. So what I generally do is, with the initial gameplay, you don't have enough families to cater for all the production buildings. You need 1 for the granary as well as for the storehouse. And then you've got basically 3 families left. And you do need 1 family always available to just help with the construction. So yeah, I generally do the woodcutter's lodge, the logging camp, and if I do run out of food, then I just move the family from the woodcutter's lodge over across to the hunting camp, or I take a family from the logging camp until we get that 6th family in. Okay, so we've got 4 timber. I need to wait until we've got 6. I want to complete this block over here. Maybe I can do 2 for now. Maybe if I do it from this side. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, well, there's the 6. Okay, cool. Never mind. Let's just do it like this. Here we go. Okay, perfect. Right, so I'm also going to set up a sawmill for myself over here. In fact, I can squeeze it in over here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so now you can see that the food's now starting to run a little bit lower and the firewood is looking better. So now what I do is I move family then from the logging camp, and I'll move it across then again to the hunting camp. And I'll just jump back and forth until I get another family that moves in. But what I can do is I can also place myself a forager hut over here. Just see, let's do this. There we go. I'm going to move that on a later stage, but I'm going to keep it there for now. We can maybe just harvest some berries as well, just to get food variety. Because if you get food variety, it gives a massive boost in approval for your people, for your villagers. So you want to try and get a food diversity up or variety up as soon as you can. Then you just, the people just become so much happier. Alright, we've got plenty of space now for new families to move in. So I just need to wait for this approval rating to rise. Obviously, when that homelessness debuff goes away, then we should get families that will start to move in pretty quickly. So you can see here with the wild animals, the rich deposit that we've got, they breed so fast with the rich deposit over here. You really don't even cause a dent with one hunting camp and one family working there. But I'm going to cap them maybe at 12. I don't want them to harvest more than that. Alright, we've got the forager over here now, so I don't have to build anything. So I'm going to just assign a family here before it gets winter. And just harvest a few berries just to boost the approval rating quickly. Yeah, there we go. So we are going into winter. It's gonna disable now me from being able to harvest that. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we harvested what we could, but we've got now the extra food. So that's going to boost us with the approval. And hopefully I'm going to get that family in. Still waiting for that family to move in. Alright, so we're getting now the food variety in that we get from the veggies. So that's really going to help us. I'm not building anything now at the moment, so I'm going to assign the extra family that I normally use for building. I'm going to just assign them to just collect some berries. Just to give us that extra approval boost. Because we haven't gotten any new families that moved in since I started the town, so which is kind of strange. Normally if my approval is above 50, then the people start moving in. So I don't really know what the delay is. There we go. So we've got our family in now. So I'm gonna go right ahead and just open up the trade for the firewood. Really cheap, so we're gonna export, and we're gonna export when it goes over 100. Right, so we've got now 3 different food sources, and we're gonna get a very nice boost with the approval rating here. Now there's plenty of meat, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my hunting family. Let's move them here to the woodcutter's lodge. And then once I get another family in, I'm going to then assign them here to the saw pit. Maybe do 2 burgage plots over here. Here we go.
Bring this here, move that there, on and on. And now we get such a nice boost here with the variety. There we go. That's what I like to see. I'm
I'm going to just go ahead and assign one family here to the stonecutters camp. So yeah, we can just build up our stone so that we can set up the manor and we can place our retinue. Oh, they really collect the stone quick if you place it right next to the deposit. Okay, well, I've actually got enough stone now, so moving the family across again to the saw pit. So there's a whole lot of juggling going on, as you can see, like with the initial game. That's really how it goes with every game. Alrighty, I think with the saw pit up and running, I think I want to start just placing some chicken coops once I've got enough planks. Okay, cool. We've got now that extra family which I'm going to place in the trading post. We've still got 3 available living spaces here, so that's good. Let's place... Yeah, let's place the chicken coop. Okay, so for the manor, I need 20 planks. Got some time, or quite some... a decent amount of planks still left. Now, once I've sold some firewood, I'm going to also open up the trade route here for the planks. I can actually do that now. See here. Nope. Yeah, there we go. And we're going to export that as well. So, yeah, let's maybe start exporting when we're over 60. I think that should be fine. And they are producing only up to 100. Okay, cool. So I must also obviously keep an eye on where they chop the trees down. Sometimes I get too preoccupied with something else and I don't realize that I actually chop the trees away here to where the berries are. And then that affects the amount of berries that you've got there available. I'm gonna go ahead, we've got plenty of logs, so let's just build Farthest huts over here. I think I'm gonna just place it like that. Okay, and there's the families are really coming in now. So this is good. This is really good. Yeah, I can build both of these structures. I've got enough material. So let's just go ahead with that. I'm going to keep the 2 families out for now. Yeah, we've got a very good variety of food at the moment. I don't have a family assigned at the hunting camp at the moment. But I don't think it's necessary right now. So I'm going to just leave it open like that. We can use the extra hands to help with the building. We've still got 2 spaces left for families. And the coin is really coming in already. Let's see here. Okay, cool. Let's just maybe go ahead and add another chicken coop. We've got the money now, so might as well. So now with this new update, you'll see here what your capacity is. So when it gets to the red, you'll have to assign another family here to the granary to help with the logistics of bringing the food to the marketplace or any other products. So obviously with the granary, that will represent the food that you need to bring, or the families that you need to transport the food. Sorry, and then for the storehouse, that's for your firewood, and for basically all the other materials, the non-consumables, comes from the storehouse. But you'll see that we've got 100% supply of the food variety, as well as for the fuel. We've got 100% supply. So you can actually see how many houses have got what. It's very clear here on how many houses are supplied. And you'll even see on the houses itself, with the pictures, you'll see what they've got in store. So there you can see some families have got vegetables and meat, and some have got berries and meat. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we've got that extra family now. I'm thinking of just assigning another family to the logging camp here. I want to have a nice surplus of timber, so that when I expand the town, that I've got everything that I need. We can actually start building the church now as well. I want to start upgrading the burgage plots as soon as I can. Okay, we are missing planks. Okay. Got a family here. Okay, so you can see they've already taken over another territory. And it won't be long before they take over this territory as well. I can promise you that much. We've got about half a year left before the bandits do their first attack. Work area is empty. Oh, okay. Oh, fair enough. Okay, let's move that family across then again to the hunting camp. They've harvested pretty much all the berries that they can, so I'm happy with that. We've got a good amount of berries there. Let's add one family here to the forester. I'm going to also go ahead and just purchase myself another ox. Here we go. Okay, so now I think my production here for the planks will also go much quicker. I think while I'm at it, I'm going to just place myself another hitching post over here. I think I waited too long to get the oxen. Yeah, definitely. I've got to just wait a couple of days, then I can order myself another oxen. Okay, there we go. Now we've got 3 oxen. I feel like I want to permanently assign a livestock here. Let's maybe do that. Because the timber has been, or the planks have been standing still for quite some time now, so I'm gonna just permanently assign this ox over here. Need to get the planks going. Let's just upgrade the sieging post also to a stable. Right, we've got all the supplies that we need for the church, so I'm going to set it up right over here. There we go. Now we've got 4. I think that should be fine. I'm going to just upgrade these storehouses as well, the storehouse and the granary. And then I'm also going to look at just adding some more burgage plots. We've got plenty of timber.
This is heavier than it looks.
Yeah. You know, in fact, I can add some more burgage plots over here as well. And fit easily another 3 in. Very comfortably. I think I might do that. Yeah, let's do that. We still only have the 2 policies. I really wish there was more policies that we can work with. Oh well, I'm not going to use any of those 2. So the coins are looking really good at this stage. I think let's do maybe 1 more chicken coop. And I'm going to change these 2 into animal pens. And I'm going to just do the goats. Alright, so all we really need is the church at this moment, so I'm gonna just make that a very high priority. Yeah, we've got our retinue, that's fine. We've only got 65 days left, if I can see, yeah, 64. I really need to get this going. I'm hoping I can get the boyer's workshop up and running so that I can just maybe get a few archers. What I can do for now is I can implement the taxes because we are getting good approval here with the food. So let's do for the land tax and for the tithe. Let's do 10% on both of those. And we've also got now the clothing variety. Okay, cool.
We all know what that means, don't we?
Great, so the church done. I don't know why they don't have fuel. I mean, we've got plenty of fuel, yeah?
Time to find a good tree on soft ground.
Ah, I think I know what's happening. It's because they're still upgrading the storehouse. Yeah, it's quite interesting. So this is actually the first time I've noticed that they don't carry the goods to the market stall if you upgrade the storehouse. So let's just add another family here, and I think then we should be okay. They should bring the goods through. There we go. Alright, now unfortunately we did not manage to get the houses upgraded on time to get some archers, but I think with my retinue and with the spearmen that I've got, I think it should be fine in any case to defend this first bandit. See, enemy unit spotted. Okay, there comes the two of them. They're still pretty far away. I might actually be able to get some troops ready. Some archers, I mean.
Summer's coming soon, and soon means gave the old ox a handful of month-old brat. He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
Alright, so I'm going to change this to the boyar's workshop. Right, and we're going to just say highest priority. Let's just see where those bandits are. Okay, they are getting pretty close now. Alrighty. Let's just assemble our troops. Alright, let's do this. Okay, I think we should be okay with the troops that we've got currently. I do believe so. Here we go. Okay, so we did lose a few troops, but it's nothing too serious. Right, and for the development, I think I'm going to just go ahead for the sheep breeding. I'm going to definitely do that next. Alright, so I'm going to have to assign a family here now to the corpse pit. Let's just see. Oh, there we go. Okay, right on time. Got another family now that can help with that. It's not too many bodies. Okay, cool. Actually, let's just put 2 families there. Right, so I want to just start selling the planks as well. Oh, I am already. Okay, cool. But I need to build up my cash here a bit. We're doing pretty good with the leather production as well, so that's also something that I consider to open up for trading. I think I should maybe do that first before I go on to open up the warbows. Although the warbows is actually, the trade route costs less to open up for the warbows. So yeah, I think I'm going to just stick with what I wanted to do initially and just add the warbows as a trading commodity, that is. Oh, come on guys. They're taking so long to take these bodies away. Yeah, there we go. So the town is coming along very nicely at the moment. I've really progressed here towards the end, but I want to further expand the city, and for the next few things we need to organize the tavern supply, we need to get the church to level 2, and we also need an additional clothing supply. So the second clothing supply that I want to get sorted is the boots, and when we've got the sheep farm also up and running, we can get the yarn, and that will also compensate as a clothing material. So what I want to do is I want to extend the road up towards this side, and I'm probably going to use this space over here for the sheep. So let's just do that and just extend it all the way down, and I'm going to just do a crossroad like this maybe. There we go. Right, so because this space I'm going to also use for baggage plots, and I am considering moving the hunting camp a little bit further down, and maybe we should do that. Let's see if we can place it over here. There we go. So I'm going to just drop the hunting camp over there. And I'm going to start building some smaller burgage plots on this side. I want to get some more goat sheds so that we can generate enough leather, and then I can get like a cobbler shop in one of these burgage plots. So I don't want to have it too close to my actual manor. I want to still do a wall around it. So let's maybe see if I can do it from here. I'm going to do it pretty much like this, all the way down. Yeah, that would be perfect. But let's just do 3 or 2 for now. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna make it just like this. Go, and those ones we can change to burgage plots with goat sheds. And I'm going to also place the tavern maybe... Yeah, let's maybe place it right up against the marketplace. And do it like that. Right, so now I just want the timber to also accumulate, and once we've got enough timber, I'm going to fill it up with more burgage plots right in the center. We're not going to build anything additionally. So, yeah, let's just see if I pull it through like this. Yeah, this should be fine. Kind of like looking for the best angle to do this. Let's see, that's not going to work. See, we can get a lot of the burgage plots in if I do it this way around. Yeah, I want to really determine like which way will be the best. Let's see here. Okay, well, I'll figure that out in a little while. Let's just maybe add another family here to the logging camp, and got 2 people here by the forester. Now I just want to keep an eye that they don't get close to the berry deposits over there. And I think we can definitely add a hunting family here. Actually, we might as well do 2 hunting families for now. Right, granary supply, we've reached our capacity. Okay, so I'm gonna just take a family away over here, and let's add family over here to work with the granary. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Right, so you can see with the clothing variety, with the church level, and then with the market food, that's where we're getting our approval now, or our extra approval. Just want to make sure I've got those roof tiles that's coming in. I don't have it yet. Okay. Well, I'm going to open up the trade here for the roof tiles. I'm going to just say import, but I'm not going to import it as of yet. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is, let's just maybe place the sheep farm. I'm going to place it over here like so. And we can create the pastures all around. Let's just do that. I want to do a pretty big one like so. We can eventually add more, but I think that should do for now. We've got space for 53 sheep. Yeah, I think that should do fine for now. Right, so we also need the livestock trading post. So I'm going to just quickly set that up. And we can also squeeze it in here. That's a perfect spot over here for that. Yeah. and let's just add ourselves the goat sheds. I'm going to just go ahead and say to import up to 4 sheep. Let's do it like that, and then we can systematically add more sheep that we can trade in. So once we've reached that capacity of 4, I like to do it like that just to monitor my money, make sure that I don't spend everything. So if I see my cash is doing a little bit better, then I'll add more sheep here to the trading post. Let's just do that. Here we go. Right, so we've got our goats. We've got at least 3 food sources that's really stable at the moment, and that is what you want. Especially if you are going to promote the houses to level 3. You are going to need that. Right, and now I've got plenty of timber, so I want to see how I'm going to squeeze these burgage plots in. Well, this is a good location just to fill that gap. So let's do 1 burgage plot like so. And I suppose we can do another one pretty much like so. Just move it slightly down. Yeah, let's go for this. And the rest of them we can squeeze in like that. That's perfect. Alright, so we've got this middle space completely filled. So with this build, this is generally what I like to do. You can apply this build with any other map. It just so happens that it works really nicely on this hill setup that we've got over here. But you can do this style of city layout pretty much with any map. Alright, so let's just get someone to collect some additional stone. We've got 152 stone left over here, so I want them to just continue to mine the stone until the resource is completely depleted. Right, and I suppose we can get 1 farmer here for the sheep farm. We've already got 1 sheep over there. Yeah, that's good. Right, so I've got now another family here at the back of the saw pit. We've got now enough timber, so that's fine. I'm going to just let them continue to start sawing. For some reason, even if I've got 2 or 3 families here at the logging camp, they still run out of timber for some reason. If I've got only 1 family assigned to the saw pit, then for some reason the saw pit just takes all the timber, and I can't seem to keep up with it. But yeah, like I say, I've got a decent amount now, so that should keep me going for some time. Work areas empty. Oh, there we go. Now for the berry farm. It's getting winter. But we actually harvested all of that. Right, so my fuel is starting to run a little bit low. And I think I must maybe just assign another family here to the woodcutter's lodge. You can see the trees are growing very nicely here around the forester. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze in a weaver also here at the bottom part. It's pretty close to the storehouse. It can just follow the small road here in the middle. Because we are generating wool now, so then we can start crafting the yarn. And the yarn we can then also use as a trading commodity. Now thinking about it, I actually do want to upgrade one of these burgage plots. And then I'm going to assign them to work as a cobbler. And I do want to sell the shoes as soon as I can. So let's just see here. To open up a trade route for the shoes, we need 160 coin. Okay. We're getting there. But I do really, generally I do make a good amount of money with the shoes. Yeah, so let's see here. Oh man, we need tools. There. Now this is something that is new. We didn't, in the past, we didn't need the tools as far as I remember. So that's just a little bit of a spanner in the works at the moment for me to open up the trade. But I think what I can do then for now is let's rather than open up a trade route for the leather, because that's doing pretty well. Okay, now I've got my burgage plots up and running on this side as well. So let's just do maybe 2 pens, and then we can do also 2 chicken coops. So both the storehouse and the granary has reached its capacity, so I just assigned now another 2 families on both of them. So we're just getting those goats. Okay, perfect. Okay, we've got the ability now to upgrade the tavern. I think I must maybe just do that while I can. We still need a family to work here at the Weaver. We've got another 2 openings here for living spaces. So the next family that I'm going to get, I'm definitely going to assign here to the Weaver. It says I've got 6 stable space. Trying to think where the other space is. It's maybe here by the trading post. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's maybe order ourselves a horse. But before I do that, let's just open up the trading route first here for the leather. And the leather I'll export when we get over 80. Yeah, there we go. And we can order ourselves the horse. And that's going to help significantly with the trading. So if you do feel like your trading is a little bit slow, just get yourself some horses. That's really going to help you. Right, so the food's a little bit on the low side. I want to check something here. Currently used all our veggies. I just need to set up maybe more of these plots for the veggies. Okay. So once all of these burgage plots are running the veggies, then it's going to be good. We're going to get a really decent amount of food. Okay, so now between the hunters and the goat sheds that we've got, we are generating a good amount of leather, or hides rather, for the leather. Okay, and we've got 2 extra families. I've got the one now here by the weaver, so we can start generating some yarn. And we've got our 4 sheep in. I'm going to just build up my coin, and once we've got enough, I'm going to open up a trade route for the tools. Unfortunately, I've got to do that now. Yeah, we need 150 coin to open up the trade route for the tools. And we literally only need 1 tool. Just so that we can start producing some shoes. And then to export the shoes, it's also going to be another 200 coin. Yeah, so I can see with all of these artisanal shops, they require tools now. Now this wasn't a thing before this update, so yeah, I'm gonna maybe just have to import a few tools in any case. Okay, so we've got that coin. Let's go ahead and open up this trading route. Import. Okay, it's 16 coin. Quite expensive. But let's just maybe say up to 5 tools. Let's just do that. Or even 4. I think 4 should be fine. And I'm going to also say here we can trade up to 6 sheep. Here we go. And now they'll systematically start breeding. You'll see little lambs popping out after a while. And the more sheep you've got, obviously, the more the lambs will also multiply. Alright, there we go. So we're starting to get our veggies in. I've got 1 more available family. So I'm going to just leave the wild berries deposit. I'm going to leave it till it grows up to 64. And then we can start harvesting some of that as well. I'm considering maybe just to get another horse. Yeah, let's do that. Now I want to use the space, as I've mentioned, for more burgage plots. And I'm also going to extend the burgage plots towards this side. So I must maybe just draw it out here. We're going to get big burgage plots on this side. Let's do it like that. There we go. Right, now the best place for us to use the barley, or to get barley from, is right over here. It's kind of an awkward location, but I want to see if I can maybe make it work. Otherwise, the alternative is for me to just use this big space over here for the farmland. So, yeah, you know what? Let's maybe place the farmhouse on this side. I want to start with the barley production. Got 1 more extra available family. see. I want to make it at least one Morgan. So that's what I'm trying to do over here now. Here we go. Okay, that's actually perfect. I will add some additional fields on a later stage. But let's just do it for now like this. And I'm going to say barley. There we go. We're going to do the crop rotations. I'm going to add flax as well. So we've got someone here to work at the weaver shop though, so they can process the flax and create some linen for us. And I'd like to do the 3 crops together. It just helps me to keep track of everything that's going on. So then I have an open field every year with 3-year crop rotation. So now for the next one, we're going to do flax. We're going to leave one here, we're going to leave to fallow, and we're going to place the barley over here. And we're going to do the same principle over here. But the first one will be fallow, then it will be barley, and then it will be flax. There we go. That just gives me a really good rotation all around. Okay. Perfect. So let's add some more burgage plots over here. Okay, now I've got the tools as well, so we're going to go up right ahead and set up the cobbler's workshop. Now it does require an extra family to run the cobbler's workshop, so I'm gonna have to take a family away from somewhere. And let's just maybe take the family here from the logging camp. We are setting up more baggage plots. Another 3 families that's gonna squeeze in here. Okay, but we're not gonna have a big yield now for this first harvest. Because we're lacking the families obviously to work here. But I need to look for a location now also to place my malt house. That's going to be the next step. So it fits in very nicely over here. And we've harvested all the stone, so I can demolish this. That's good. Now the family that work here by the stonecutter's camp, we can move them also now to the farmhouse. I'm gonna just do that immediately, and we might still get a good harvest. So now, as you can see, the money is definitely looking better now, seeing that I've got the extra horses and I'm trading with the leather. We are getting somewhere. In fact, up to the point where I can open up the trade route for the shoes. Let's do that quickly. And we're going to say export. Right, and for the cobbler workshop, I'm going to maybe cap it. Let's cap it at, I'm going to say 60. And we can trade it when it's over 50. Well, let's say over 40. Why not? Let's do it like that. Alright, I'm going to just move this family also now to the farmhouse. We've got a decent amount of coin in the treasury, so I'm thinking of just increasing the size of my retinue. We do need some extra troops. There we go. And I can set up my archers now as well. In fact, I can maybe look at getting 2 companies of archers. Let's do that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're slowly but surely getting the capacity for the granary as well as for the storehouse again. So, the next two families I'll probably have to move to these two again. See, we've got a lot more sheep over here. We've got 10 at the moment. Let's see, 6 sheep and 4 lambs. Okay, that's very good. Let's move this then up to... and actually increase this quite significantly. Our cash flow is looking so good, so I'm going to just push that further up. Right, so the next step that I want to do is to start importing the roof tiles. Well, I've got one of two options. I can either import it or I can set up a family here to start getting the clay for us, and then we can just get our own roof tiles. And I think while the money is low, I'm going to maybe just do that. And seeing that we've got the clay deposit not too far from where the town is, let's just maybe set it up over here. Let's do that. We've got now that extra family, so they can start harvesting the clay. And then once I get another additional family, we can set them up to make the roof tiles for us. And I think I'm going to just place it over here for now. Don't want them too far apart from each other. I will use the space eventually for baggage plots, but for now it's going to be fine. Just go ahead and also add some more baggage plots over here. I just need to keep an eye on the water supply as well. So currently we are supplying 25 baggage plots. We're adding another 2. So that leaves us with 3 more baggage plots that we can supply. Then we do need to look at adding another well. But I might as well, I can do it now in any case. And place another well over here. I think I'm going to just go ahead and place it over here. It's quite central. We're not going to utilize that space in any case. Okay, we're actually running out of food. Let's just add another hunting family over here. Oops, actually no, sorry. I wanted to collect the berries. That's what I want to do. There you go. Okay, so I'm starting to harvest the clay now, and then once I've got that additional family, we're going to just go ahead and place them here within the clay furnace. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and add some more animal pens. Now my idea is to get the advanced skinning, but I think while we don't have the advanced skinning, I want to maybe rather get the pigs. Yeah, because it is going to take some time for us to get to that location or to that development stage. I'm not going to do too much import, so now I'm thinking to just leave this one for a while. Maybe actually towards the end. So then I'll develop the trapping and then advanced skinning. The trapping is not really that effective, but this one is going to help us a lot. And we can develop up to 6 skills. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ending with the orchardry. I think I'm going to do that. Okay, we've got that extra family, so we're going to go ahead and assign them here within the clay furnace. Then we can start producing those tiles. I'm not going to sell any of the tiles, so that the tiles that we do produce, that it will keep me going for quite some time. Right, you can start seeing a lot of veggies coming in over here. So I should be able to upgrade a few of the burgage plots to level 2 now. I'm just lacking the timber, seems like it. Right, so let's go ahead and upgrade some more of these guys. So I'm going to do that one. Here we go. Let's see what we need now. Okay, we need 7 level 2 burgage plots and 3 level 3 to get the advanced skinning. Right, it looks like we're going to get 70 barley from our first harvest. Well, that's going to only move on to the next year. Oh, damn. Right, so I am starting to developing the roof tiles. Once we've got 10, I can upgrade the church. And now I am considering maybe importing the barley for the malt house. Let's maybe do that. It's gonna cost me quite a bit, but the money is looking good at this stage. Right, so now we need an extra family here just to do a little brewery. I'm going to change this one to a brewery. There we go. And this we can change to a chicken coop. And let's maybe do another chicken coop. Okay. I'm gonna have to push this up a little bit higher, otherwise we consume too much of the fuel. Let's maybe push it up to 150. So only if we get over 150 firewood, then we're going to trade with that. I've got my barley. We can change that to malt. And the brewery is also set up. And I'm gonna just maybe cap it to 40 ale. And we can add ourselves one family here within the tavern. And we can upgrade the church. So it's progressing really well. I'm definitely going to get at least one of my burgage plots up to level 3. Now it's a great thing to get the burgage plots up to level 3 because the tax that you get from that is way more. And that's going to really help with the treasury. You know, if you want to build up your retinue and you want to also hire mercenaries, that's going to really come in handy. And speaking of that, I do want to add a few retinue. Let's maybe go up to 10 retinue. There we go. I'm not going to focus too much on my military. I can rather hire myself some mercenaries if push comes to shove. So you can actually hire the brigands to fight for you. That's quite interesting. But I must say, this is a nice group of units. 2 swordsmen with the archers there. I think that's a nice combination. But we've got plenty of mercenaries available if we do get in trouble with anybody attacking us. Okay, right, so you can see the ale is starting to come in. And we're going to stabilize our food very soon. Just want to see, what have we got? We've got 25 sheep now currently in the pasture. Now I want to build it up as high as I can. I want to kind of like get the pasture full up to 60. And then once we get there, then I'm going to start capping the amount of sheep and lambs that we're going to get in. And we can just systematically start butchering them. Then we're going to get a very good and sustainable source of food through the meat. We've got plenty of veggie crops at the moment. In fact, let's just change these also over to veggies. Oh, veggies and some more veggies. There we go. Okay, we've still got 70 clay left. Right, so the only thing that we need still... Yeah, the only thing that we need still is some more food variety. Okay, but we're going to sort that out now. Once the berries are getting ripe again, then we can start harvesting some of that. And then I can upgrade at least one of my burgage plots to level 3. just add another family there. Got to do that actually. You can see we've got plenty of yarn. I'm thinking of trading with that. So what I'm going to do is, let's maybe remove the barley. We've got some ale left to keep us going. Need to build up my coin again. Right, so I need 160 coin to open up the trade route for the yarn. So let's just build up the cash so that we can do that. Alright, so the berry deposit is full again, so I'm going to assign a family just to start collecting that. Then we are going to have our 3 food varieties. And we should be able to upgrade one of these burgage plots. You can see I'm already running out of ale. Here we go. So we've got the 1 burgage plot now that we can upgrade to level 3. That's really pretty much all I wanted to do for this episode, is to just get one of my burgage plots up to level 3. So we are there. We've got 110 people, just under, living in the town now. And I seem to be struggling with my fuel, so because I've got to travel far now to get the wood. I think it might be a good idea to move them down towards this side. Let's just maybe move them down. And then I'm going to look to just basically get another family to work here by the woodcutter's lodge. Now we've got now enemies coming in. They are pretty far away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just source myself some mercenaries. I'm going to go for these guys. Find the contract. There we go. And they are coming from the opposite side, so at least they are much closer than the bandits. Let's just pull them in. I'm gonna just place them very strategically over here. I've got a lot of timber, so I'm gonna go ahead and add some more burgage plots over here. There we go. Squeeze another 3 in. We've got 3 parties. Oh no, it's 4 parties of brigands we've got coming in. So I'm just gonna quickly deploy the rest of my troops. I think 2 groups of archers should suffice. Let's just do it like this. There we go. Okay, here they come. I don't know where these group of guys are going. I'm gonna just already assign a family here to the corpse pit, so that we can just be prepared if we need to start picking up bodies. Okay, well that was really easy. Okay, that went a lot quicker than I thought. And we've got enough coin now to open up the trading route for the yarn. I think so. I can't remember if it was 150 or 160. Oh, 160. Okay, we're nearly there. I think I'm going to just unassign the family that's working here by the livestock trading post. We don't need them at the moment. And I'm going to assign another one here to the corpse pit. And then what would be my next step? Clay deposit is nearly finished. I can definitely add more families here to the farmhouse. Right. Okay, so this deposit is exhausted, so we can destroy that. There we go. Right, so now you can see our veggies are definitely doing fine. I'm going to be able to start getting some meat from the sheep very soon. We've got 18 sheep, 19 lambs. So I just wanted to build up a little bit more. And then we're going to have a consistent and a strong amount of meat coming in. Because I'm going to set up myself a butchery. In fact, I want to just upgrade one of these houses. do this one, upgrade that one as well. And we can add some more chicken coops. Let's just first open up that trade route so that we can get the yarn out and just to use some extra coin. And we'll say export. And we can export when we're over 100. We're going to produce so much yarn in any case. And in fact, we can also consider selling the wool. We can open up a trade route for that also. Damn, there's a lot of bodies still laying here. I've got 2 families here at the corpse pit. I don't know why they're not picking them up. They just assign another one. Otherwise, it's going to really start affecting my approval over here. I can even see my flag over here. Oh, that's a little bit tragic. Okay, there we go. All the bodies are removed. Okay, we've got our capacity reached here, so I want to assign some more families. Both in the storehouse and the granary. Let's do one more family here to the farmhouse. That's it. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the forest and everything. I'm going to move down towards this side, also for the logging camp. And then we can start utilizing this space also for farmland. Let's destroy the corpse bit, and we can maybe move this also a little bit further down. Here we go. Let's maybe first start on this side, adding some more crop fields. Okay, perfect. Right, so we are sorted. We should get now a really decent yield with the barley and also for the flax. Excuse me. Okay, so we're going to start generating some linen as well. Now, I don't think I'm going to export the linen because it's more of a seasonal thing. But the yarn, we should get a very decent supply of yarn that we can sell. So at this stage, I've got pretty much everything that I need to advance the city to its furthest point. And I want to continue to develop my development tree. Now, there's 3 development skills that I can still unlock. So the next thing that I do want to unlock is the advanced skinning, because we're going to set up the butchery also now very soon. Then from there, I'm going to also set up the orchardry, and then lastly, I'm going to go for the better deals, because ultimately we are going to have to do more trade to set up our military if we want to take over the other regions, and I'm going to have to import a few things like stone and roof tiles to, even if I want to expand the city even further. So let's just go into this. I'm currently harvesting, or sorry, I'm planting flax as well as barley, so I'm going to just focus on doing that in my plantations. I'm not going to do any grain because my three staples is basically going to be meat, vegetables, and then also apples on a later stage. So I've got a lot of big burgage plots that I'm going to utilize. I'm going to move this clay furnace also on a later stage. Once we've used all the clay to make the roof tiles, I'm going to destroy this building, and we can just basically set it up with a whole bunch of burgage plots, which will then have the orchards. So you can see currently, let's just see here. Currently I've got a whole bunch of clay left, and I'm just now converting all of that into tiles. So we should have a decent amount of tiles to upgrade a whole bunch of burgage plots to level 3. Now I'm still building up my pastures here with the sheep. I just want to actually see here with the livestock trading post. Let's just see here. I want to kind of like import a few more sheep just to quicken this whole process. So let's move this maybe up to 30. I'm going to add a family here to work at the livestock trading post. Right, and we can take this family away. We've harvested all the wild berries. And I'm only going to place one family working here by the sheep farm because all they really do is collect the wool. So it's not an essential for the sheep to survive. And let's see, we've got 19 sheep at the moment. So ideally, I would want to have 30 sheep and 30 lambs. And then for any excess sheep and lambs that I get on top of that, I'm going to allow the butcher to slaughter them. And I still do need to set up the butchery though. But I want to get my livestock just up a little bit more so that we can get a good income of meat. Just want to see, yeah, let's maybe upgrade this one. So I'm going to upgrade this one towards a butchery. We've got everything that we need to upgrade it. We are going to use an extra family to work here within the butcher's workshop. So I'm just thinking, yeah, let's just maybe set this up now. Okay, I did assign another family here by the woodcutter's lodge, so we're going to sort out the fuel pretty soon. I think we've got enough timber here, so let's just do that. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, and so let's just see here for the barley. Okay, we've already harvested the barley, so our brewery is working here currently to create some ale for us. Okay, so this is going to enable us now to add a few more level 3 burgage plots. So I think I should just maybe get going with that as well. Let's see here, let's upgrade a few more. So then we can also advance with the development tree. Okay, so here for the butchery, I'm going to only do normal meat. I'm not going to do sausages. And we're going to slaughter the sheep when they're above 30. And we're going to do the same here for the lambs. We're going to take that over 30. Alright, so I'm going to just let them keep on multiplying over here. We've almost got the amount of lambs that I want. I just want the sheep to accumulate a little bit further. On a later stage, I am going to increase the pasture. I'm going to add a few more extra pastures. And that's also going to just help as our population increase, so that we can supply everybody. But you can see the veggies, there's definitely no problem with that. So once we've gotten to the next development stage, I do think, in fact, I should maybe do the orchardry first. Yeah, I think I'm going to rather do that. So let's just add a few more burgage plots over here. We've got plenty of logs. I'm going to just fill up this whole block. And yeah, we get another 5 burgage plots. That's really good. Okay, perfect. And I'm going to set them all up with orchards. Okay, so we're just waiting for this one burgage plot to level up. And then we're going to be sorted to go to the next development stage. Okay, there we go. I'm going to get myself the orchards. And I'm gonna just convert maybe this one. Let's just convert this one to an apple orchard. I'm gonna just upgrade a whole bunch of these houses. Okay, but so far everything is looking good. We are going to wait about 2 to 3 years to start getting our apples. It does take some time. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to also extend the burgage plot to go down this slope over here. I'm going to bring them down up until, I would say, around about here. I'm going to add some more burgage plots, and I'm going to just kind of like build the road also here to indicate where the burgage plots are going to run. Just down this area. I can then extend it maybe up against the road over here as we go past the cliff. And also on this stretch over here we'll have burgage plots, and I'm going to let them pretty much face the same direction. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, there we go. But I think what I am going to do, I want to first build this wall over here. Let's maybe start with that. Yeah, I'm gonna make it a little bit more narrow. Here we go. Oh man. And we need 12 logs for that. Okay, let's just assign another family over here just to build up the logs. I want to also see to add some more farmland over here. I'm not sure where I want to do the next farmland, but probably more towards this side. We've got all our wood cutting now towards this side. So I think I can clear this forest in any case. That should be fine. Let's just go ahead. We've got now a little bit of money within the treasury. I just want to add some more soldiers here, really. Okay, let's just go up until 12. That's fine. Alright. So I've ordered up to 30 sheep, so they're going to keep on buying sheep until we get 30 adult sheep. Now I want to also get my burgage plots up to 10 burgage plots to level 3 so that we can go to the next development stage for the advanced skinning. Then the hunters as well as the butchers are going to yield double the meat. Then we shouldn't have any problem with the meat. I want to see, why are we losing approval over here? Okay, that's with the food variety. Okay, that's fine. That's not really such a train smash. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to just do the 2 chicken coops, and then I'm going to do 1 more goat shed.
Don't be shy, good sirs and ladies.
I just change all of these into orchards. so that they can just start growing. Here we go. Okay, we've got everything we need here to upgrade the manor, so I'm going to also do that. And then I'm just waiting for some more families to come in because we've reached our capacity here for the marketplace. Well, definitely for the storehouse, so I'm going to just add another family there. There we go. Should be fine. And yeah, I think I should just maybe put another family here by the storehouse. There we go. Alright, then from here we're going to probably have to look at setting up another granary and storehouse. I'm just contemplating on where I want to place this one really. I suppose it would be a good idea to have the storehouse and the granary on this side. Yeah, let's do that. Here we go. Alright, so you can see the meat supply is stabilizing a little bit more. Not completely, but it is doing better. And let's just see here with the wells. Okay, we can supply up to 34 homes. And is that right? I've got it the wrong way around. Yeah, that's our current surplus, 31. Okay, cool. Okay, we can still supply a lot of houses. Okay, so the berries are starting to accumulate here. I'm going to just maybe add one family. We can also add a herb garden. I don't think it makes such a big difference. I know it's for an illness that you get every now and then, but I don't think it really makes an impact, to be honest. Okay, so I want to add another 3 crop fields, and I think let's do one over here like so. See, the fertility is much better on this side, so maybe I should stretch it down towards this side. Let's do it like that. Okay, that's going to be a little bit of a wonky field, but I'm going to just place it in like that in any case. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to start here at the bottom, set up barley, flax and then fallow, and then we're going to just cycle through the whole process with each of the fields. we go. Okay, cool. So that is set up. I can probably add another family here. Here we go. Right, so I'm going to import some extra barley just to speed up the whole process over here. Let's just import up to 10. Here we go. Right. Just want to see what we're currently exporting. So we're exporting the planks. Okay, that's fine. I can maybe look at starting to export the wool also. Let's maybe do that. Establish a trade route and we can export. I think let's export when we get over 60. We're exporting that. Okay, that's fine. Leather. Okay, cool. Now, I'm pretty much happy with everything that I've got set up over here. On a later stage, I'm going to also maybe export some shields. And that will also really count in our favor just to build up the money. Now for now, I'm going to add another hitching post somewhere. I think this is a pretty good location to do that. If I can. Doesn't want to connect in this middle. Let me just see if I can do something over here. Here we go. Just make it a little bit wider so that we can fit that hitching post in. Here we go. Right, so let's add another family to the granary just to help with the transport of everything. I'm gonna just go ahead and change that also to an orchard. Let's first upgrade it maybe. Okay, so let's maybe see to add another pasture. And I think I'm going to just do it right here at the back. There we go. And I'm gonna now just push it up to 40 for the adult sheep. And we've got to just adapt this as well. Otherwise you're going to bleed a whole lot of money. As you buy new sheep, then they just butcher them as they come in. Right, let's just see what yield we can expect for the barley. So we're going to have a yield of 175 barley. So that's going to be really, really good. Yeah, when we get this harvest, I think with the next year, it's going to be really awesome. And then I'm going to just stop importing the barley that I'm currently importing. Still waiting for this hitching post to be built. I need to get another ox here, and then I'm also going to purchase myself another horse. Just to move the trade items a little bit faster. I'm going to add another family here to the trading post. I'll just go ahead and upgrade this house as well. You can see the tax money is really starting to accumulate now, because you get hardly, I don't think you get any money for this level 1 baggage plots. But yeah, if you go to level 2 and then to level 3, your tax really accumulates quickly. So we can now also upgrade the retinue much faster. Let's just keep it at 16 for now. I want to also look at just importing some spears. It's a lot of money to set up the trade route, but I'm gonna just go for it, seeing that I do have enough money at the moment. I'm just gonna open it up, but I'm not going to buy any spears as of yet. I mean, we've got 3 parties of soldiers, and I can still hire the mercenaries if I need to. We've got the money to hire them. I don't really think you have to worry too much about your military if you're not going to take over the other regions. The bandits are so easy to take out, really. So I would say if you've got 3 good parties of soldiers, then you can just use them. And then if you really want to, you can maybe just hire 1 party of mercenaries. That should suffice. I'm just going to go ahead and add another family here to the malt house. Because once we've got that first harvest, we're going to really get a decent amount of barley. So I think to have the 2 families there is going to really help. Just to process all of that. Okay, we're getting close to our capacity here for the granary supply. See there, 5. Okay, cool. So let's just push this up also a little bit. Add another family there. Right, so now we've got both the granary and the storehouse fully stocked with the workers. And I'm gonna now have to eventually slowly start filling the storehouse and the granary on this side with workers. Change this to an orchard. Perfect. Right, so I'm going to add some more baggage plots over here. Okay, for some reason they don't allow me to place it like that. Okay. Let's see, that work? No. Why does it prevent me to build there? Oh, I see. Maybe if I put it this way around. Yeah, I think this is gonna work. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna look a little bit wonky, but it's okay. Let's just do it like that. At least we can squeeze 2 of them in there. But you can see with the layout that I intend to do, I can squeeze a lot of baggage plots in. So obviously down this row, I can get a whole bunch of burgage plots in this side. And also I'm gonna fill this whole block with burgage plots. So we're gonna probably end up with 70 to 80 burgage plots. That's gonna be in this small square over here. So this layout has worked really effectively for me with the games that I played off screen on the same map, not on the same location. It just looks nice. I mean, you can do this at any location, but I think with this setup that I've got over here with the cliff, it works really well. Because obviously with the cliffs that we got over here, that's a little bit of a deterrent for the bandits or for any enemies. I think in the future, if you had to go into a full-scale war, this cliffs will really be to your advantage. And I think up to the point when we do get watchtowers, that's going to be such an awesome advantage to your city build. And I do believe we are going to get those watchtowers, hopefully sooner than later. I know that's something that they are working on at the moment. Right, so I'm going to just go ahead and add another chicken coop over here. I need another 2 level 3 burgage plots, then we can go to the next development stage. And I've got all the barley that I need to upgrade. There we go. Right, so we're going to go up to the next development stage. So that's going to allow me to open up the advanced skinning. So now we're going to have a really good amount of meat going into this next year. It's going to set up that chicken coop as well. Now once my orchards are fully grown, I'm going to change a lot of the chicken coops. I'm going to change to goat sheds, because then I want to have 3 good food supplies, or 3 food sources as a variety. But you know, like when we do get to the point where we get level 4 burgage plots, we are going to need a variety of food, 4 different food sources. And in fact you do need it already, but it's not an essential. So when we do get to the point where you're going to need the 4 different food varieties, then I suppose you can just build a whole bunch of chicken coops additionally. But yeah, for now I'm going to just stick to 3 main food sources, and that will then be the meat, the veggies, as well as the apples. Alright, so I've got all the sheep that I want at the moment, and you can see the meat is definitely stabilizing even without this benefit that we've got from the advanced skinning. So I'm going to remove the family that's working here by the livestock trading post, and I just want to see something here. You see, so we are getting to the point we've got our maximum supply, or a maximum capacity for the granary. So I'm going to have to just add another family over here. Let's check it out. Okay, that's looking a little bit better. And we're going to unlock the advanced skinning, and then from there I'm going to just go for the better deals. I can go for either one. I can either go for the better deals or for the heavy plow, but I think I'm going to do a whole bunch of trading going into the future, so I'll probably rather go for the better deals. Right, and I'm going to just remove that family as well. So let's just see here with the supply. Okay, we can add another family to the granary. There we go, and we've got a couple of spaces left here. Still 6 locations left. Okay, that's fine. I think this is going to be perfect for the layout that we've got. So you want to look with this layout that you can get, I would say, at least a 20 open spots here. Just want to see how many we've got. 14. Yeah, that's right. So you want at least 20 spots over here with the market stalls. I think I must assign another family just here to the tavern, just to help with the supply, because we do have enough barley. Alright, so let's just go ahead and upgrade a whole bunch of the level 1 burgage plots. Okay, once I've unlocked the final level of development for the burgage plots, or sorry, for the city that you can do now, we can only do one more development skill. And then that's pretty much where I'm going to close off with this episode. But I've done pretty much what I wanted to do to show you the layout that I've got currently. So as I've mentioned, ultimately I'm going to add more burgage plots down this row and also down here. And then you can extend it even further over here. Alternatively, if you don't have a big enough marketplace, you can obviously squeeze a marketplace either in here or over here. And then you can extend it slightly downwards, the whole central part of the town or the city. And we've got currently now 172 people living here. So it is growing nicely. Okay, they say we've got a lack of entertainment. So, well, the only entertainment that we've got is really the ale. Entertainment supply 0. Man. Okay, let's just see. The coin's looking pretty good here for the town. So I'm going to add maybe another trader. And let's just import a little bit more barley. Okay, so here you can see now we've unlocked the advanced skinning. So now you can see the meat is really doing good at this stage. So we're just waiting really for the orchards to grow. And then from there, we're going to have 3 very stable food sources. It looks like we've got enough malt over here. That's not the problem. The problem's lying here with the brewery. They're not keeping up with the ale production. I'm gonna maybe just set the reserve here. There we go. Maybe I should just set that to 40 and see if that's gonna help with the production. Because I was the whole time under the impression we used all the malt. And I'm gonna also go ahead and add another family over here for the tavern. Okay, there we go. I suppose I should set up then another brewery if they're struggling to come by. Yeah, so let's see. I'm going to maybe change this one into a brewery. I'm going to take away the chicken coop. I'm going to upgrade this burgage plot, and then I'm going to just set up a brewery right over here. That would make sense, you know, just to have the brewery right across from the tavern. I think then we shouldn't have any issues with the supply for the ale. Okay, and also we did use all the clay, so I'm going to just go ahead and destroy this clay furnace. And then we can start setting up some burgage plots on that side. Here we go. Okay, so we've got that second brewery now. Let's just put that family back here to harvest the berries. Okay, here we go. So this is looking better now. The ale production is definitely going faster now. Alrighty, but I think I'm going to stop with the barley imports. We've got so much malt, so we can stop with that. Alrighty, so yeah, the ale's definitely doing better. It really helped when I put it over to overstock. I think I'm going to push it even a little bit further. But since I've added the overstock, it's really working for me. So I'm going to just upgrade where I can. We've got 2 that we can upgrade over here. Okay, then we still need to upgrade another 3 to just get to the next development stage. We did see some bandits coming in over here. Okay, they're pretty far away still. So I'm gonna just go ahead and hire some mercenaries. This is a good group. I'm gonna just go with them. On the contract, there we go. See, where are they coming from? Ah, very good. Okay, so our mercenaries is popping out from the same location. This is really gonna help us. So let's just set them up right over here. Oh, we're gonna deal with these bandits really quickly. Alright, let's get going with this. we've got actually 4 raiding parties. Okay, well that's fine. We've got really strong groups over here. So they should take them out. Here we go. Got already one group broken up over here. There's another one, another one. That's really quick. That's why I say you don't really have to worry too much about your military. If you don't intend to take over another territory, it's really fine. It's so quick to take out these brigands. Here we go. Okay, so let's just carry on here with the city built. I'm gonna go ahead and add some more baggage plots on this side. I'm gonna just do a few. Just do 3, I think. Right, so we've got a 60 surplus and we're catering now for 40 baggage plots. Yeah, so ultimately I think with this design that I've got over here, you should be able to fit around about 70 baggage plots in here. And this square over here on the hill. And it's pretty decent sized baggage plots. I mean, you can make it smaller, but you do want a few big ones here for the veggies as well as for the orchards. Don't know why there's people mourning over here. That's kind of strange because the mercenaries aren't part of my town, so I don't know why they're mourning. Still seem to struggle to stabilize the L over here. I'm thinking I must just build another brewery. Let's just add another brewery extension over here. Yeah, I think a third brewery is going to do the trick. Let's just see with the entertainment supply. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've overstocked it, but it's still not... I'm not getting ahead with it. Don't know why, but they're really going through the L like crazy. I'm gonna add one more family here to the farmhouse. Got some extra families and another 5 that will be able to move in. You can see at this stage the money is doing really well. So I've got now 3 horses. And I've got 4 families working here at the trading post. So that seems to do the trick. Okay, so I've had some issues here with the burgage plots. They didn't want to build or put an extension here for the brewery, so I had to delete the burgage plots, place them down again, and I added another 2 burgage plots, and then they started building. There was like a few months that went past where they didn't build, and I've got plenty of workers and oxen, so in any case that is sorted out now. So I think I'm going to get the supply sorted out here for the ale. It does look like it's stabilizing at this stage. So I've got 3 breweries now, and this is now for a town of 204. So let's just see how this works. It definitely looks like it is increasing the entertainment supply. Yeah, there we go. So that's looking much better. So that was really what I was hoping for. Yeah, there we go. So it's really starting to look better with the entertainment supply. Nice. Alright, so I've got 3 burgage plots left to go that I will need to upgrade to level 3. And then I can advance to the next development stage. Yeah, there we go. You can see now the entertainment is picking up, definitely. Alright, so that seems to be the amount of breweries that we need to cater for a town of 200. Might be even a little bit more, but we're gonna see now. It does look like it's stabilizing. Yeah, there we go. Let's add some families here. I'm gonna maybe just do 2 families here to help harvest the wild berries. We should get a good yield from the orchards this year. It's going to take a few months before we get our apples, but I think it's now going towards the 3rd year for these orchards. By the end of it's now the end of the 2nd year, actually. I think, thinking about it. Okay, there we go. That's what I would like to see. So the entertainment is sorting itself out. So that's a sweet number that we needed. We needed 3 breweries for our current population. Alright, so now we're going to upgrade all the burgage plots that we need to level 3. And then I can just do basically the last branch of extension here for the development tree. Now I'm going to just go ahead and upgrade my retinue. It would be cool to get another level of upgrades for the net retinue where we can get the cavalry, so we can then turn them into knights or something like that. I think that would be really cool. There we go. Alright, so there's the last branch of extension here that we can do. And now from here on forward, this is pretty much where everything is going to start to stabilize. Let's just add another family here to the granary. So yeah, we still got 2 stall locations left, so let's just maybe... I'm gonna fill it right to the end. Let's see here. Yeah, I suppose we can add another family over here. Okay, awesome. Right, so you can see that we fully closed this marketplace. I would say maybe it would be a good idea to maybe add a few more market stalls. If you are going to cater for like 60 plus burgage plots. I'll maybe go for 25 or 26 open locations for the stalls. But now you'll see that I'm going to get my apples in. And it's, there you go, it's starting to coming in already. And now from here it's going to just be easy to start upgrading all the burgage plots to level 3. Our ale is stabilizing at this stage. So yeah, you can just really from here it's going to be smooth sailings once you've got all these developments up and running. I'm going to also now systematically add a few more sheep. And yeah, and then you can also go further even than that. You can start importing the salt and you can set up another butchery to do the sausages. Because as I've mentioned before, like when we need to upgrade to level 4 baggage plots, we are going to need these 4 food varieties. That's stable. But in any case guys, that is me for the series and for today's episode. I do hope that you enjoyed, and if you did, please do remember to subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.
In a game of adventure and strategy, we make our mark.